So what would you do with an extra $1,000 a month? Would you pay bills, do house renovations, put money aside for the future? Maybe take your family on a much needed vacation. Well, in today's video, I'm going to tell you not only how to make $1,000 a month, but make $1,000 a month in profit on eBay. Hey YouTube friends, welcome to RK Treasure Center. In today's video, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, share with you some tips, and explain you the process on how you can make and earn a profit of $1,000 on eBay. So let me introduce myself. My name is Roy. I've been an eBay reseller for over 10 years, but I've been a reseller practically all my life. I've done a lot of reselling. I go to garage sales, estate sales, flea markets, all over the place looking for undervalued items to flip for a profit. So through my process of selling on eBay, I've ran into many people that have wanted to sell on eBay but wasn't sure of the process, or they didn't know if they'd be able to make enough money to be able to maybe quit their job. Well, let me explain that I've been doing eBay for over 10 years, but I did eBay part-time for about 7 years until I decided that I was making enough money that I needed to quit my full-time job because eBay was paying for everything that I needed to pay for and then some. So that's what I did. So if you like this kind of content or you want to learn more about eBay, that's what this channel is all about. So reach over, click that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button because it really helps other people find content like this. All right, so let's get into what you really all want to hear, that how to earn and profit $1,000 a month. Now, I did make a few notes, so if you see me look at my paper once in a while, I apologize. It's just because I want to stay on track, and I have been known to ramble quite a bit. So recently I received a question from Ken, who's a viewer and subscriber of the channel, and he asked me how long did it take before I made and profited $1,000 a month. And hey man, that was a tough question to try to answer, let me tell you. So I thought about it. I did give him an answer, but I thought that I could expand upon it by making a video because there's a lot of other people that have that same question. In fact, I believe I probably had that similar question when I started on eBay. Let me ask you a couple of questions, and based on how you answer those questions, that'll determine your earning potential. Question number one was kind of what I asked earlier at the beginning. What would you do with an extra $1,000 a month? Would you pay bills, take a family on a vacation, put money aside, make a nest egg for yourself, maybe even go sourcing and buy more stock if you're an eBay reseller? What could you do with an extra $1,000 a month? How hard are you willing to work on eBay? And how much time are you going to allot and put aside to be able to work on eBay? Are you going to make eBay a part-time gig, or are you going to do it as a full-time job? And question 4 boils down to, how much money do you want to make? Doing eBay part-time is a great way to make extra money, and you can easily make $1,000 a month. Or maybe you want to be like me and do it full-time, not having to work for somebody else, be your own boss, and make a potential earning of $1,000 a month in profit or more. Whether you want to do eBay full-time or part-time, you have the potential to make $1,000 on eBay in profit and much, much more. It's all going to depend on how much you're willing to work and how much time you're willing to put aside to be able to work on eBay. So to be totally honest, I truly don't work very hard on eBay, and yet I can still make enough money to put money aside, pay my bills, and go on beautiful vacations. So let's get started with some of those tips on how you can earn $1,000 a month in profit on eBay. Tip number 1, treat eBay like a job. If you've been selling on eBay for a while, for a short time, maybe you're just thinking about starting eBay, maybe you're doing it full-time, part-time, you have to treat eBay like a job. Now keep in mind, this is going to be a business. It's your job, it's your business. So make it a fun business. Nobody else owns this business but you. It's your business to turn it into what you want. There are many variable and aspects to this job that you're going to require your full attention. And when you have that full attention, make sure you stay focused. It doesn't matter if it's taking photographs, listing an item, packaging an item that you sold and you're going to ship it off to somebody. Take pride in what you're doing and make it a good job. Now, the main part of this aspect of this business, because like I said, it's going to be a fun business, it's your business, is it's already things you know how to do. You know how to go shopping. Shopping is the biggest part of eBay. You go to grocery shopping now, you look for those deals, those coupons, you go look for those clearance items. You already know how to go shopping. And a lot of you like to go to thrift shops and garage sales, estate sales. You know how to go look for those undervalued items that you can bring home because you think that there's something that you could use and you could give it new life. Well, That's what eBay is all about. It's taking undervalued items, turning around and flipping it for a profit. And like I said, you already know how to do it. So make it your fun business. Make it an enjoyable. Treat it like a job, but have fun while doing it and making a profit. So tip number 2, what to sell. Well, let me tell you, that could be a lot of things. My suggestion is that if you have a specific niche or a certain thing that you can do very well, maybe you're really good at trading cards, like football cards, baseball cards, sports cards, Pokemon cards. Maybe you're really good at those kind of trading cards. Maybe it's good at comics and magazines, books. Maybe if there's one specific item or one specific area that you're really good in, that's the kind of item that you should focus on. Maybe you should be like me. I focus on everything. I'm a reseller of everything. I'm one of those people that kind of look at that old adage that one person's trash is another person's treasure, or maybe even giving life to an old item in a new place. Well, I actually have my own saying, and I've been saying it for many, many, many years, and that's anything and everything will sell to somebody eventually. Now, I try to get things pushed out a lot faster because I don't want eventually to be forever. I want eventually to be soon. So I'm a seller of everything. I sell all kinds of stuff. So tip number 3, research your items for the best sale price. Now what I mean is, know what your items are worth before you buy them and do the research beforehand. There's a lot of times that people will go to the thrift shops, garage sales, or different places. They'll buy a bunch of items. They'll come home, they'll pull up the eBay app, and they'll start looking and see what items sell for. Or they may even do it with their phone, where they'll pull up items and see what items are selling for. And then they kind of think, well, that's what I'll get for them. But that's not the case. When I'm out sourcing for items, if I found, say, like this vintage creamer kitty cat, such a cute little kitty cat, it's porcelain, and it's made by Gary. Now, if I didn't know much about this and I found this at a thrift shop, I might walk right by it, or I might pick it up and wonder if I'm going to make a profit. This little Gary kitty cat, which is a creamer, it's got a little pour spout, was selling for 99 cents. Gary is a good name, so I knew that that was worth something, but I went ahead and looked on my phone as well. I couldn't find this exact one when I did pick it up, but I did go to the comp section or the sold section on the eBay app and found that little Gary kitty cats were selling between $16 and $25. And that's with buyer paying the shipping on top of that. So this little Gary kitty cat in its condition is worth anywhere between $16 and $20. And again, some of them go up higher. But would you know that unless you looked at your eBay app? Or would you buy it and bring it home and hope it was worth some money and look it on your computer at home? So make sure you're doing the research of your items to get the best sale price. So tip number 4 is what I call the dreaded listing of items. Yeah, listings, that's number 4. Listings is a very important part of eBay. It's the most crucial part of eBay, and in my opinion, it's also the most tedious and boring part of eBay. The reason being is you've got to take good quality items, write a good specific description, you've got to make a great title, and this stuff takes a little bit of time. But it's also going to be where you make your mark. It's going to be what makes your sale. The more I get listed, the more sales I'm going to make, and that's more profit in my pocket. Now remember, when it comes to listings and taking photographs and doing that kind of stuff, you don't need a fancy camera unless you already have one, then that's okay. As for me, I just use my phone. My phone does everything I need to do. I can list a whole item on eBay just using my phone and never have to go to my computer one time. And that's where technology really comes into play and really helps out. So I appreciate that a lot. In fact, I've even sold items while I've been out sourcing by taking a picture, listing it, and that item is sold before I've even gotten home. Now that's technology, and that's the awesome power of listing and photographs. Because remember, when it comes to photographs, photographs are worth 1,000 words. Well, since I said a picture is worth 1,000 words, that's going to lead me to tip number 5. Making the sale using only your words. You have to be the best salesperson in writing without being vocal. In other words, if you were to go to a car dealership looking for a new car, that salesperson is going to come out there and give you the best sales pitch that they can give you to sell that vehicle. Well, you have to sell products without saying a word. Now, sometimes it's real simple. say I wanted to sell this Pentek #2 pencil with eraser, yellow. I could put that in my title. Pentek #2 yellow pencil with eraser. That could be my title. That could be my description. And many times I will do that. My title will be my description. And the only thing I'll have in the description is a copy of the title and maybe the condition, in this case used. And that's it. And I'll sell my items that way. But there's many times where you're going to sell items like this Otagiri creamer that we talked about a minute ago, and you're going to have to describe it. In your description, you may need to put down its height, its width, its weight, whether or not there's any chips or flaws, the color. So what I'm trying to say is you've got to be the best salesperson, write a great description, give the best sales pitch out there possible, because there's going to be a lot of competition out there, and you need to sell your potential buyer this item. You need to make sure that when they read the description, they're going to want this item, that they need this item, and they need to have this item now. Tip number 6 is list, list, list. Hard work pays off. So how many items does it take to make $1,000 a month in sales in profit? Well, as I said before, that's entirely up to you and what you sell. You could sell larger items at $50, $100, $250 each and sell less of those items to make a profit. But maybe you're like many people and you don't have a lot of extra money. Maybe you're limited on your funds and you have to go and buy less expensive items. Well, you could sell a bunch of $10 items and still make $1,000 a month in profit. Again, it's entirely up to you how much money you have and what type of items you're selling. I mean, you could sell your passed down grandmother's gold ring for $1,000 and you've made $1,000 profit, but then what are you going to sell next month? Another way to look at it is if you only listed 1 or 2 items, then you only have a few potential buyers. But if you listed 100, 200, 500, 1,000 items or more, then you have a ton of potential buyers, and the chances of you selling a few items every single day is pretty high. This being said, I make over $1,000 a month in profit, and I only have between, on average, 350 to 500 items listed. I have had more, and I have had less. It all depends on how hard I want to work at my listings. And believe you me, at my time in my life, I work hard to be able to make money, to be able to do all the things I want to do, pay the bills and all that, but I also work hard at being able to take time off. And that's what I like doing as a full-time eBayer owning my own business. So tip number 7, which is a good one, is called the breakdown. The breakdown is the value of your items divided by your total number of listings equals your potential profit. Or you could take the total number of items you have listed divided by the total number you have in your inventory. But to make things real simple, just use your 90 days worth of past sales. If you use your 90 days worth of past sales and divide it by the total number of items sold, it'll give you an average price of what your sales are. In order to earn $1,000 a month in sales, you will have to average $66.66 a day in sales. That actually equates to $2,000 a month, but I like to use what I call the 50% rule or the eBay loss rule, and that is when you sell an item, you have to take in account that you're going to have eBay fees, shipping fees unless your item had free shipping and the buyer paid the shipping, packaging and shipping supply cost, plus the original cost of goods, and taxes, of course. Another way to look at this is say you had an average selling price of $17 an item. You'd have to sell 4 items a day to be able to earn $2,000 a month. Now you subtract fees and expenses, the 50% rule that I was saying, and you will end up with $1,000 worth of profit to be able to put in your pocket for that calendar month. Tip number 8 I'm kind of throwing in is don't give up, stay balanced. There's going to be times where eBay's booming, you're doing real well, you're making a lot of money, you're having a good time, and then you're going to hit that slow spell, those slow days, slow weeks, or even a slow month. And that's okay, because that's the way the selling on eBay is. There's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. But on average, your days should come out pretty good. Whether you're going to do this full-time or part-time, work hard at your job. It's your business. Make it fun. Make it enjoyable. And remember, if you can do anything, remember to take a little time off after working so hard. If not for you, do it for your family. But stay focused, stay vigilant, stay strong, work hard, and you're going to succeed in making an eBay business where you can make $1,000 a month profit or more. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's content, and to all the resellers out there, find it, sell it, profit. Everyone take care, be safe, be kind to one another, and have a great day. Bye-bye.